Hey guys, Bloodthirsty here with another Escape from Tarkov video. Today we're going to be looking at the RPK-16 54539 semi-auto. We've found this with another friend of ours, Johnny B Plays. His YouTube is in the video description below. Don't know what this is. We took it apart. We played with it for a while. It's actually pretty decent. I've thrown the Voodoo on top of it with the RK2 and a nice little surprise on it for you guys as well. Let's take a look at it, shall we? So the base model of this gun is the RPK-16 54539 light machine gun, and this is version 1 of my take on it, and to be quite honest, it's actually pretty helpful as well. Let's take it apart and let's rebuild it, and I'll show you guys the thought process behind it as well, specifically as far as why I'm making some of these videos. So we've got the Voodoo with the HKE1, the RPK rail, or the AMPEC. We've got the PK-16 attached to it on a candidate site, and the RK2, followed by the PWS CQB, and that's a muzzle brake. That'll definitely help you, put your shots where they need to belong, followed by the RK tube. The RPK handguard regular seems to do a pretty fit job with it, honestly, and for the most part, it has helped me grab a bunch of shots that I didn't really think I would be able to, but surprisingly, it did come through. So, base model of the gun. And let's see what we can add to it. So we've got the RPK-16 handguard, regular, followed by the RK3, the RPK-16 tube, and for this version we have the 22-inch barrel for accuracy, followed by the PWS CQB 74 muzzle brake, followed by the RK2, and just on the top itself with a dust cover. And then from here you can actually add in a sniper rifle if you wanted to base it off of that, but for my own sake I added the Night Force 30mm and I attached the Voodoo onto it, and surprisingly pretty good. And to be quite honest, it feels really good. And then the stock we have the HKE1, and we can also add in the canted sight with the MPR45 and the PK-06, and you can choose any magazine that you like. However, if you're going close range, mid-range, you want to choose the 30 or the 60 rounder, and if you're sniping, you want to go for at least a 30 to 40 rounder just to cover your bases. Me personally, I like to use the 60 rounder, but for this build we're using the 45 rounder if you wanted to, or you can actually use something like this, as well as the AK-12 standard 30 round mag, for two reasons. One, it looks very quaint, it fits with the base model, and honestly it just looks a little badass. But aside from gun, actually does a pretty decent job, surprising. Now, the stats on this weapon itself are on the top left-hand corner of your screen. If you're unable to read that, I'll read it out for you. Durability is at 100, weight is at 4.759, ergonomics is set to 43, accuracy is 1.1 MOA, sighting range is at 1500, vertical recoil is 49, horizontal recoil is set to 135, and the muzzle velocity is at 860 per second. Now, this gun can also do single fire or full auto, so it's great for those close range with that canted sight as well. It shoots 650 rounds per minute, 650 meter distance shot, which is more than enough, especially at reserve. You gotta get those guys on the dome, right? So let's put this gun together, and let's take a look at it. Now, the tricky part about putting this guy on there, the tactical device, it should go on last. Personally, that's how I always do it. It just makes a little bit more sense, but as you can see, sometimes it does go on kind of like the wrong place, so just shift it on over wherever you need to. And there you go. I personally like to keep them on the left-hand side of the gun, just so that when I use the cannon sight, it's not popping off on this side and blocking my view. So we've got our 30 rounder in there, and let's take a look at it, shall we? We'll go right on into the hideout, and as you can see, we've got our 50 slot graphics cards. Oh, yeah. It's a little exciting, like holy smokes, but that's not what we're here for today. But you know, weight distribution is pretty decent as well, so shifting left to right doesn't really affect you too much. This is the exact same copy of the build, but we're just having fun with it. Now, I'm not forcing myself to go left or right. I'm just holding down the mouse. And for close range or far range, does pretty decent as well. As you can see in the back there, you could definitely get someone, but if you wanted to go short, medium, long range, you have that ability to do so as well. For the most part, it's not going to count perfectly. You will have to get your shot in range. 150 is the recommended dosage here, so make sure that when you do go for your shots that they're going to be clean, that they will be concise. But short range, medium, long range. And hope you guys enjoyed the video, eh? Thanks for watching. If you guys have any suggestions for the next weapon build, let me know in the comments below. And we'll do our best to get that weapon out to you guys. Maybe an RSAS build on the next one, eh? But for the most part, hope you guys enjoy the video. Thanks. Bye.